I've always taken second fiddle to the sewer plant, always. The local paper, headlines, village approves $1.1 million for expansion of sewer plant. Got to read the whole article, get down to the last line, in print about so big, Paul Pontieri appointed trustee. So in my world, my position when it comes to the sewer plant is about there, and the sewer plant is about there. We've built over 700 new residential units in the village of Patchogue in the last 20 years. How do we do that? We have a sewer plant. We have another 400 on board now that's going through planning. It doesn't happen without a sewer plant.
The village is looking to expand its district, right? So we have actively been looking for money to be able to put these projects on the street. We know that the taxpayers can't afford it. Taking out bonds is only going to put everybody in a pressure situation that they don't want to be in. So for these projects, the village truly funds the project. We pay for the equipment, we pay for the labor, the installation, the startups, and all we ask for at the end is our sewer taxes of $650 a year per house. And that's enough for us to do what we do as long as we're able to find the funding for these projects.
Patchogue does have an open-mindedness when it comes to change and innovation. And I think it comes from our historic diversity. We've got a multi-ethnic, multi-religious community, and it's historic. It's not a new thing. It's been that way for a very long time. So when it comes to that, we have a community with a lot of different backgrounds, and they intermingle and communicate. So I think there is that openness to new ideas, built into our DNA in Patchogue.
It's about time now that the all-terrain sewer technology has really stepped up to the level where it's a straight player against gravity sewer and pump station force mains. It took a long time to get there. Not in my opinion, but to convince a lot of people. I think the future of it is you're going to see the opportunity to connect up a lot more people a lot faster because the economy and the reach have to be in play. And all-terrain sewers allow us to reach more people at a fair price.
So the low-pressure sewer does provide expansion capabilities in ways that gravity sewers don't. In speaking to somebody yesterday, I heard a little bit of an analogy that the pressure sewer is almost like a cable network, where you put in a pipe and you put in a wire and you pass it in front of as many places as you can, and as needed, people hook up, and as wanted, people hook up, and you start to realize the benefit of your neighbors, and you start, everybody gets together and does the right thing.
We had a big parking problem. Nobody was parking on Main Street because there was no place to go. There was nothing going on Main Street. Once we began the housing, which are 80 townhouses, 50% affordable, art space, which is housing for artists, 100% affordable, but they don't happen without sewers. As they began to build, restaurants began to come in and look, and realizing that with sewers, all they had was a hookup fee. We went from probably 2-3 restaurants on Main Street. We probably have 30, 35 now.
Patchogue's a great place to live. You can hop on a train and be in New York City in 90 minutes, or you can walk to the end of the street here and hop on a ferry and be in Fire Island. We've got festivals in the summertime. We've got a great arts community. We've got a fabulous downtown, tons of restaurants, and a great community of people.
Works very well for Patchogue. The all-terrain system has been in for at least 20-something years. As the design engineer and now the district engineer, I've encouraged it, and I will continue using it.
My experience as a resident with the all-terrain sewers, we have not had any problems at all. It's been absolutely fantastic, and I would say the all-terrain sewer is the way to go.